Good morning, YouTube. Welcome in. Today we got a beautiful build for you. Today we're building our brand new Signature Series Core Elite system. But it's going to be one of our new systems based over on our website right now that you can pick up. It's featuring the brand new 14600K. We've got the 4070 Super going in here. We have 6400 megahertz, a DDR5. We're putting it on the beautiful Corsair 3000D airflow case with the RGB fans. We've got a Be Quiet ATX 3.0 power supply, a 1TB NVMe drive. We're putting on a beautiful MSI Pro board. And on top of that, we got a Deepcool AK500 to cool everything. It's absolutely killer system. It's coming well under the $2,000 price point to have phenomenal performance in games like Escape from Tarkov, Warzone, Call of Duty, you name it. Any kind of FPS title is going to do fantastic, as well as doing any kind of editing, gaming, you name it, it can handle it. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button as well to help us with the algorithm over here on YouTube. And if you want to subscribe to our channel, please do feel free to do so, because we only have about 10% of you here on YouTube are subscribing to our videos. The other 90% of you are just checking it out, but we want to see those people subscribe. And if you want to catch us live, you can also do it as I butcher these intros. You can join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints at 10 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you soon. Let's get started on today's build. I mean, there it is, chat. That is our new Core Elite. Almost to a T. The only thing that could variably change is the cooler between the Zero Dark and the regular AK500, which you really don't even see. And then the RAM could be the Vulcan or that kit, and then the GPU could be the Asus or OC Dual or the MSI Ventus OC. So it's both like really good cards. I really like these two-fan dual cards from Asus. They're just really good quality. Obviously, you're getting Asus quality, which you really like. And also like MSI. Asus and MSI are, we're really close with. We love their stuff. So there we go. Let's get started. All right, first is going to be our CPU. Again, 14600K is a phenomenal CPU. Plenty of cores with the performance cores, plenty of E cores now with the boost they added. Actually, they added them in the 13th gen, 14th gen, pretty similar. It just boosts 100 megahertz higher. All right, pop this open. Look down the socket, looking good. 14600K down and in, we're going to go. Latch this down, all in. Next will be our NVMe drive, which is a KC3000 1TB. Again, really good enterprise grade drive coming in from Kingston, which is really crazy. We had a conversation. We had a call yesterday, like I said, with our friends over at MSI, and the pricing for NAND and DRAM is going up. We're going to see prices continue to rise now on drives. We used to get really good quality 2TB drives around $100. They're going to now we're going to be back up closer to 200. Prices up like almost like 200%. It's crazy. All right, down and in we go. There we go with the KC3000. Latch that on. So the signature build means it's a go-to synth machine. Yeah, it's just like tried and true. Our signature series has always been like, if I don't really want to go through a custom route, I don't really need anything crazy. I just want a really good performing gaming machine with also the capability of doing editing and things like that. This right here fits the bill. Because we have it so you can pretty much go and add more storage. Obviously you see one here, and you have two right here as well. So you can add lots of storage on this Pro board. Good VRMs, it runs the RAM stable. And the new i5s, you're thinking about the 14600K, the 13600K i5s are like having a 12900K CPU. Really, that's that kind of power that they have. So price to performance, this is an extremely good board. You have Type-C, USB 3 headers, USB on the bottom, tons of fan headers, tons of RGB headers. You can just do a lot on this board and with the CPU. It's just phenomenal for the price. All right, let's get our standoffs that we need for our cooler. The thing about the air cooler also is just reliability. Like the Deepcool air cooler is just rock solid. Super rock solid. I mean, you're not going anything crazy. This isn't an overclocking system. This is just price to performance, reliability. There's nothing wrong with a good air cooler. That's the thing about air coolers. They're just meant to last. There are standoffs that we need for the cooler. I mean, it's gonna be one of the best performing price to value systems we're gonna have at SinceBuilt, unless you're going to like a tuned system, like for if you're a creator and you want the most FPS, and then going like one of our optimized systems, it's gonna be one of the best values that we're gonna have on our list of almost ready to ship, but quick ship, quick builds. I'd say this isn't really necessarily a quick ship, but it's a quick assembly. So like this is stuff that we typically always have in stock. So usually we're building these under a week in shipping. This one will obviously be ready to buy right away because we're going to do some testing today and tomorrow and be ready to ship by Friday. And there it is. Our frame is all in place for our cooler. The Deepcool, beautiful T-Create RAM. Again, this is going to be T-Create or Vulcan. Beautiful RAM from Team Group, down and in. Not a lot of RGB on this. We're going to have RGB on the case. So you're still going to have your RGB, And you can get a non-RGB version of the case as well. There we go, chat. There it is. All right, let's talk about it again. Again, we're gonna have the MSI Pro board. It's gonna be the starting point for our system today. It's either going to be this Pro A or it's going to be the Pro Gaming board. We'll see. We're waiting to hear back from MSI, but we want to confirm the VRMs and the chipset. Sorry, not the chipset, but the across that chipset, the Z790, how similar those boards are. Because the Gaming Pro, I believe, has a 2.5 gig as well as dual NIC, I think, which is really good for like gaming and streaming. Like if you got two systems, things like that, network, having a dual network interface is really cool. But that being said, Z790 Pro platform is what we're starting with today. 14600K down on the socket. Our standoffs again for our AK500 coming from Deepcool. We've got a 1 terabyte KC3000 drive down in our primary NVMe slot. And then we have 32 gigs of 6400 megahertz DDR5. So we've got really good DDR5 to pair with the 14600K. Phenomenal setup right here. We're going to slide this aside. We're going to get our case out. Again, the case today is the new 3000D Airflow RGB from Corsair. So we're getting a good quality Corsair case. Brand new Corsair case. I really like it. It's actually about to say as compact as the 4000D. Well, it's a little bit wider now for these wider GPUs now in the 40 series. It's a great little case. So it's going to be now in this system, really clean. The front panel is a little different than the previous Corsair cases, but really clean, really sharp. Without further ado, we're going to work on taking off our top panel, take off our side panels. Love that I have the captive screws, slide and off. It's been a while since I built one of these cases, Chad. I've always liked Corsair build quality on their cases. I think Ryan got to build one the other day. There it is, all opened up. Pretty clean, pretty straightforward, pretty standard for case. I believe it's like a $100 case, right around that price point. Always really enjoyed the Corsair cases. I believe they have these are the new AF120 fans, or AR, so they're non-interfaced Corsair RGB fans. You don't need to use IQ or anything like that, which is really good, which means there's less bloatware, less system memory or CPU running a program that's not necessary. All over, pretty solid. So we get that motherboard in. Down, here we go. Super clean, nice and easy. All right, one more screw here, chat. Top here in the corner, and then we're moving on to get our cables installed. I gotta get a rear fan too. I gotta go get a rear fan, but I'll show you what it looks like in this case. Looks great. It's good width. Really good width now for GPUs, which I like to see. But there it is. There we go. Boom. Get our rear fan in. Get some screws here. Get that rear fan in. Then we're also working on our cables. I am gonna pour a light up and over so I can see better here. So static rear fan just to help pull air out of the case. Plenty of airflow in this case. We're gonna add just a fan. Okay, so one thing I will say I do not like on this case, it's weird, is right here, these. There's not a lot of zip ties or tie off spots there in that case. Am I missing something? All right, in we go. Like, am I supposed to zip tie through the case here? Which is weird. All right, power switch, reset switch, power LED. Get our front fans in. Let's tuck these in. Let's get our power supply out, chat. Again, we have an ATX 3.0 coming in from Be Quiet today. I'll leave our cooler off to the side. Pure power 750, plenty of power for today's system. Again, it's from coming in from Be Quiet. Get our cables out that we need. Today, we're gonna need our 12-volt high power, 24-pin main. We do not need any SATA today, which is nice. No SATA. Our dual CPU, there we go. Pretty straightforward today. All these other cables will go back in the motherboard box. No frills, just good quality power supply coming from Be Quiet, per usual. There we go, all in there. Those are our 4 cables we need today. This power supply, let's get this down and in. Let's pop our HD audio down and in. Then we work on our RGB, and then we're on to getting our air cooler on. That'll be next, before we move on to the GPU. There we go, on to our RGB. There we go, RGB down and in. Again, cable management, pretty clean in the back. There's a lot of like daisy chain cables in this system. Nothing crazy, but looks pretty solid. We're gonna top down work on the cooler next, chat. Get our thermal paste. A little X marks the spot. Beautiful AK. Will this be 360mm AO compatible? Yeah, you can put 360 in the front mount. There's actually quite a bit of space in the front mount to do with 360. There it is. Nice and secure. Get our fan in next, chat. All right, it's blowing into the tower, yes. It's cooling the fins. Like a car radiator would, you know? It's cooling the fins. Keep the fins cool, keeps the tower pipes cool, cools the heating, the pipes, thus cooling the pad that's coming in contact with the thermal paste and the CPU. Next, all we have left is our GPU. Again, 4070 Super. Today we have the Asus Dual, which is a fantastic looking card here. I know the aesthetic of today's build really well as well. All right, so the only thing I don't like about this dual packaging is, oh my God, is it difficult. Box away. So we ship our GPUs disconnected. That way there's no chance of becoming damaged to a customer. We remove them just for transit. We have a little video on our sheets when you open the box on how to reinstall your GPU. Just because we don't want anybody to say, oh, I got my PC, my GPU's not working. What do I do? Good size, really good performance, really good price. There it is, heard the thunk. Yeah, that card's in there good. The card's in there really good. All right, let's get our power cable up and in. There it is, chat. And there we be. I'll show you guys the cable management on the back really quick. Super clean, super straightforward, simple, looking great. There's the back, all managed, looking sharp as well. Ready to boot up this beautiful PC. All right, chat, you guys ready? Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come over, hang out, chat it up with us, and watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.